And I'm going to start this. There we go. Awesome. All right. So today is Pilates stretch. Friday. If you do have a ball handy, we're going to use the ball at the end of the day, but you don't necessarily have to have it. So that's fine too. All right, let's start with large arm movements all the way up and around for 3. And go the other way, nice and slowly. Just feel the stretch. And focus on your breathing in through your nose and out. And let's go the other way. 2 and 3. All right. And let's open up our arms nice and wide. Relax them down. Reach those fingers to those opposite walls. Let's reach our index fingers. Feel the tendons, loud fingers, ring finger, and baby. And then let's just roll our wrists around. And then wave back and forth, kind of rolling your shoulders over and back, over, and then right back. So your shoulder blades are kind of squeezed together. All right. And now we're going to come across for 4, all the way across. 1, couple pulses back. 2, try to keep your hips nice and square and your rib cage is up off your hip bones, so your belly's pulled into your back. And 4, let's go the other side. 1, 2, relax those shoulders. 3 and 4, and nice big shoulder rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4, and forwards. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And reaching nice and tall up to the sky. Nice big deep breath in, belly into your back. And let's just sway it side to side. Nice and slowly, stretching that side, opening up those rib cage over there. Last one. And then reaching nice and tall. And we're going down for full body squats, coming down those side walls, and booty goes way back. Collapse it down. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Squeeze. Go with your breathing. Exaggerate that breath. In and let it all hang out. Last one, all the way down. And all the way down to your side. All right, 3 air squats backwards. 1, leading with your knee. 2, 3, and forwards. 1, 2, and 3. And the other leg. 1, 2, 3, and forwards. 1, 2, and 3. Going all the way up on our tippy toes. All right, we're going to work on our calves now. So down on one heel, squeeze both up, 1 down, up, down, down, all the way up, and all the way down. And let's roll our ankles around. And then roll it the other way. And then let's go over on the right side of that right ankle. And then go on the inside. And then let's just lift that ankle up and roll your foot around again. And let's go hands and toes. Open up those digits and squeeze them shut. Open up toes and fingers, squeeze, open, close. Keep the belly pulled into your back. And place that down. Let's do the other foot now. Rolling. And roll the other way. Then over onto the right side of that ankle. Then to the left. Sorry, inside. All right, and then let's bring that foot up and just roll your wrists and your ankles around. And let's open up those fingers and toes, squinch, open, scrunch, and place that down. Give a nice little shake-a-roo. All right, and we're just going to pad up our body, so waking up all that fascia. Okay, move around those organs in there. And your pecs, coming up your arms, up your neck, and across your face, nice and softly. And let's get right behind your neck, right at the bottom of your skull. And let's wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. All right, and while we're wiggling, let's shift our eyes, just your eyes, right to left. Keep wiggling. Get that brain going. Now shift your eyes up and down. And then shift those eyes in a circle. Roll them around. Do that, and that's like chewing gum and walking. Okay, now the other way. I think that's a little easier. Shift those eyes in a circle, still wiggling. Awesome. And come all the way down. All right, we're going to do our step 1, 2. All right, so starting with your right foot, right, left kick, right, left extend, and swing those arms. This nice little warm up. Get that rib cage high up off your hip bones. Lengthen your whole body. Kick. And push that foot back, keeping that belly pulled into your back. Last one on this side. All right, and let's do the other leg. Left, right, kick, left, right, extend. Keep that nice, easy breathing. Last one. Kick it and bring it back. All right, we did our front. Let's do our side. Just working on the side. So we're going to do a side lunge, nice and slowly, not fast, with a crunch. So standing nice and tall, hands up to your chest. Step it out to the side, booty back, bring it up to crunch your elbow for 6, 5, keep the belly pulled in, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's just do the other side now. Booty back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good stuff. All right, so the next one is going to be a little bit of a balance. We're going to hop on one leg and hold it, and then jump up and hold it on the other side. Jump straight up. It's more of a lateral move than a side move. Let that breath come out. That side is not so good. Keep your core engaged. There we go. Last one. Awesome. All right. Woo. That got us a little bit warmed up. All right, we're going to go down and start with our snowbirds from here. So we're going to go on one knee, extend your right leg out from your hip. And let's bring those arms out to the side, reaching for those opposite walls. Shoulders are nice and relaxed. Belly into your back. Lengthen your body. Bring that left arm down, touch the mat, come up a centimeter, and bring that arm across for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and wing dips. Touch the mat and get your core to bring your body all the way up. Lengthen those arms to the ceiling and down your leg. 1. Keep the belly pulled to your back. 2, 3, belly in. 4, 5, and 6. Down, and then both arms overhead. Nice big deep breath in and out. And hold it for 3, 4, lengthen, 5, and 6. And then let's bring that left hand down to the mat, right hand on your hip, toe pointing down. We're going to do leg raises, right? I want that leg to be nice and heavy and go up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's crunch it out. Elbow going inside that knee. 1, and extend. 2, really crunch it. Bring that belly into your back. 3, 4, 5, 6. We're doing 8, 7, and 8. And lengthen. All right, let's go right over to the other side. Straighten out that left leg directly from your hip. Nice and tall. Relax those shoulders. And then dip it down. And cross to your nose and back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wing dips. Touch and up. 1, 2, 3. Keep that belly pulled into your back. 4. If you can imagine your rib cage up off those hip bones. 5, and 6. Touch down, and both hands together, lengthening to that upper crotch. That left foot is flat on the floor. Breathe. 4, 5, and 6. Wow. All right. Bring that right arm down and left leg comes up, toe pointing down, belly in still, and up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and crunching. 1, belly to your back, crunch it in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we're doing 8, 7, and 8, and lengthen. Coming all the way over to tabletop. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. 3 kicks of the heels, and make a wish. All right. From here, we're going to do hydrants and then kickouts. So just hydrants. I want your belly to your back. Shoulders are pushed into your sockets, and bring that right leg up and down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And hydrant kickouts. Hydrant, kick it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and rainbow touch. Touch on one side of the mat, bring that leg all the way over, look at it, use your eyes, watch your toes on both sides. 2, so you have that nice little twist. 3, 4, 5, and 6. And bring that leg all the way back in. And we're going to go and do the other side. Hydrants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 hydrant kickouts. Up, kick it out. 1, 2, 3, belly in. 4, 5, and 6. And rainbow taps. Watch your toe, bring it across. Take a look. 1, 2, belly into your back. 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, bring that knee back down, and we're going into child's pose. So sit down on those feet, let those arms lengthen out in front of you, bringing your forehead down to the mat. Nice big deep breath in and out. All right, we're going to walk our hands over to the right and take that left cheek off of that left heel and have a nice big deep breath in and out. Feel the stretch when you're breathing out. All right, and then come all the way across to the other side. Same thing. Right cheek off of the right heel. Let's stretch out that hip and glute. Nice big deep breath in and out. All right, come back to center, and let's bring our forearms down to the mat. Open up your knees, keeping your toes together. And we're going to do thread the needle. So let's bring that right arm all the way up, opening up your chest. And then bring that arm through between your left elbow and left knee. And bring your cheek down to the mat if you can. And have a nice big deep breath in and out. And then let's just repeat that again. All the way up and open. And thread the needle. And back to center. All right, we're going to do the other arm now. Left arm all the way up. Take a look at those fingers up there. And thread the needle nice and slowly. Go with how you feel. And repeat all the way up to the sky. And thread the needle. Bringing that left cheek down to the mat. And have a nice big deep breath in and out. Bring that forearm back down to the mat. Come up onto your knees and hands, keeping your knees apart. And let's put our right hand at 2 o'clock, left hand on top, sternum over top of those hands, belly to your back, push into the mat, resist bringing those hands to that left knee, and slowly sit down with a nice big deep breath out. And repeat. Over top of your hands, push in, resist. You're opening up that rib cage and start sitting down. And let's do the other side. 10 o'clock. Both hands on top, sternum over top, push down, resist. And repeat. Last one. Awesome. Come back to tabletop from here. Just bring your, you can sit down on your knees. We're going to take our right hand and bring it all the way back behind you to grab your opposite hip, or wherever you can grab your pants or whatever, right? And then just look up. Have a nice big deep breath in and out. And let's do the other side. Left arm comes all the way around and grab, and then just looking, taking your head and just turning it, trying to look as far back as you can. And back down. And now let's bring our forehead down to the mat. So go onto your forearms, bring your forehead down to the mat, and your hands come back behind your back. Clasp your hands together. And let's just raise those hands up nice and slowly up to the sky. And just be breathing. And bring those hands all the way back down. Forehead down, and we're going back up to tabletop from here. And we're going to do a nice cat and cow. So you can do a kissing cow, do some facial yoga as well. Right? So we're going to hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, push into the mat, resist those hands coming to your knees, and go up into cow, looking up at that upper crotch. And release. I do 3 kissing cows. Push into the mat and away from your hands, going up into cat, chin to chest, belly to back. Have a little sway side to side. And release. And one more time, push into the mat and towards your knees, going up to cow. You can have a little wiggle up in cow too. And release and going up to cat. Push into the mat, away from your hands, arching your back up to the sky. Chin comes to chest. Belly being pulled up to that sky. And release. All right, let's just sit down onto our mats with our legs extended out in front. And let's just give a nice little wrist roll. My wrists are a little tender there. So just grab at your wrist and give your wrist a nice little shakeroo. Same thing on the other side. Whatever feels good, roll your wrists around. All right, let's give those legs a nice little shakeroo as we're going to be opening them up nice and wide. Sit back here a little bit. All right, and your rib cage is up high up off your hip bones. Belly pulled into your back. Let's bring those arms out to the side. And your head is being pulled up to the sky too. And we're going to bring that left arm over towards your right arm and then reach, bring your chest down to your knee as far as you can go. Just hold it there for a second, reaching for that big toe, and then come back up. And let's twist to the other side and then back down. Nice big deep breath out as you're coming down. And back up nice and slowly. And then back down. Up and across. One more time per leg. Bringing your chest down to your knee, not just your head, but your chest. Your neck should be in line with your spine. And let's come all the way back to center. And let's just walk our hands out in the middle, slide them down. Let's go as far as you can and hold it. Have a nice big deep breath in and out. And just collapse down and relax. And let's come all the way back up, sitting up nice and tall. And let's give those legs a nice little wiggle, wiggle, wiggle all the way back. Kind of have to jump them up onto the mat. Awesome stuff. All right. Sitting up nice and tall. Let's bring our hands out in front of us. First, roll your shoulders, sitting them in their sockets. And then sitting up nice and tall, belly in, right? And we're going to tilt our pelvis, belly to your back, roll down 45-degree angle or wherever you can, keeping that belly pulled to your back. And let's bring that right arm all the way back for 4, 3, and the belly pulled to your back, 2, and 1. And let's do the other side. 1, 2, keep the belly pulled to your back, 3, and 4. And then let's just reach for our toes in front of us. Reach, reach, reach. Collapse down. Massage your feet if you can. Nice big deep breath in and out. And roll all the way back up. Hands come up in front, and we're going to roll down along your spine, nice and slowly, all the way down, looking up at the crotch. Lengthen those arms behind you. Let's reach for both opposite walls. Right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. And then bring those hands back up towards the ceiling. We're going to roll all the way back up. If you need to grab behind your knees, grab behind your knees. Reach for your toes. Come back up, sitting nice and tall. Our hands, roll your shoulders back. Our hands again are right out in front of us. Sitting nice and tall. Tilt your pelvis, belly comes to your back. We're rolling down again. Keeping the belly pulled into your back. And we're going to raise that right arm up to your ear and back down. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the left arm. 1. Kind of look up at the crotch. Have your neck in line with your spine. 3, and 4. Now both arms up. Keep the belly pulled to your back. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then let's reach for our toes, coming all the way back down. Nice big deep breath in and out. Massage your toes, pull their toes. Massage the bottom of your feet. And then roll all the way back up. And tilt your pelvis again. We're going to roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. Lengthen those arms and legs. I've got to move down my mat here. Awesome. All right. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Let's bring those arms out to T. Lengthen those arms. I want you to feel those tendons. You can have your palms down and lengthen. Palms up and lengthen. Let's bring those knees to above your hips. Belly to your mat. You've got that blueberry spine. Make it happen. Work your abs. And we're going to bring those legs over to the right. Looking over to the left. Supplying twist. Bring that hand over top of those knees. 3 nice big deep breaths in and out. Out to T. And let's bring those legs back to center. Have them above your hips. Belly to your back. Again, focus on that belly. Feel those abs. And then bring the legs over to the left. Look over to the right. And breathe. Bring that breath all the way to your belly. Make sure that belly extends. And then out. And let's bring those legs all the way back to center and place them on the floor. Let's take that right foot, cross it over the left knee, open up that right knee, and then let's bring that knee to your belly button and push your knee, right knee into your left palm. Push, keep that resistance and open up that knee. And repeat. Again, knee to palm. You can bring your head up or your shoulder up off the floor, the left shoulder up off the floor. And bring it back. And then let's grab behind your left knee. Pull that left knee to your left shoulder and open up that right knee with your right elbow. Pull and push. And you can roll your ankle around while you're breathing. And release. And repeat. Pull and push. And release. Right. Give those legs a nice little wiggle, wiggle. And we're going to do the same thing to the left leg. So let's bring that left leg over your left knee. Bring that knee to your belly button and then knee to palm and open up that knee. And then repeat, knee to palm. It is really amazing how that fascial hip movement there really opens up and makes that movement, the range of motion, so much more freely. All right, let's grab behind your right knee, pull the right knee into your right elbow, your right shoulder, pull and push and breathe. And release. And repeat. And release. And bring those legs all the way back down to the ground and just give a nice little shakeroo. And then let's bring our soles of our feet together to Frogger. And just let those legs open up. And let's bring our hands right to where our hips and our quads meet and just apply a little, push away that tiny little bit. And relax. All right, let's bring our right leg down to the mat. Fully lengthen that right leg and bring your left leg and your right leg up to the ceiling. We're going to do a hamstring stretch. So both legs have got to be straight. Let's reach for our right leg and you're going to pull that right leg towards, again, your right shoulder there, just in line with your hip. Have your foot, your ankle in line with your heel. Everything is in line. And then pull that leg towards your right shoulder, keeping everything straight. That left leg has to be flat on the floor. Nice and slowly. When you come as far as you can point and flex. Point and flex. And then keep that flex and pull it a little bit closer. And breathe. And just bend that knee and give it a nice little shakeroo. And lengthen that leg and the left leg comes up. Same thing. All right. Have them all in line. Hip, knee, and ankle. And pull that leg towards your left shoulder. Nice and slowly. When you come as far as you can go, back it off a tiny little bit, and then point and flex. And then keep it in that flex position, and then just pull that leg a little tiny bit closer. And bend that leg. Awesome. Let's bring those legs down to your flat on the floor, and hands are at your heels. And your knees, your legs are about hip width apart, so they're extended right from the hip. And we're just going to tilt our pelvis. Okay, nice and slowly tilt your pelvis and roll up vertebrae by vertebrae, nice and slowly, all the way up. And bring those hands underneath. Raising those hips nice and high. Squeezing those glutes. And then release those hands and slowly rolling down. Nice and slowly. Belly to the mat. Hit every vertebrae all the way down. All right, let's extend that right leg and bring that left leg into your, again, right up towards your shoulder, directly above your hip. Lengthen that right leg and lengthen, squeeze the left. Hug the left, lengthen the right, and switch. Keeping that belly pulled to your back. Lengthen and hug and switch. Belly to the mat. And switch. And switch. And let's just lengthen, let's just lie there, hands at your side. All right. From here, I want you to really focus on your belly. All right, so you've got that blueberry spine, and you're pushing your belly into the mat. Try to think about those hips being pulled together across the front. Feel that little bit of activation, and then bring your hands overhead and clasp them. We're going to do scissors. We're going to do 6. Both hands to right leg, folding in half and back down. 1, lengthen. 2, belly to the mat. 3, really focus on that belly being activated. 4, 5, and 6. And then right arm to T, and we're doing left arm, right leg, lengthen, belly to the mat, and 1. Fold in half. 2, reach up so they meet right at the middle. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Both hands together. Blueberry spine first. See if you can focus on bringing those hips across, pull them together in the front, and both hands left leg. 1, lengthen. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Left hand to T, right arm, left leg, belly to the mat, blueberry spine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. If you have your ball handy, and if you don't, you can just grab anything. We're going to do pass the ball or and dead bug. But if you have your ball in hand, you grab it. And if you don't, you can grab a pillow or anything else that you want to use. Right? Like I said, you can use a pillow, you can even use a rubber band, whatever you have in hand. And then when you have it, just lying on your back with the ball behind your head and your hands on either side. And again, I want you to focus on belly to the mat. And we're going to bring that ball up, pass it to your feet, and then bring the ball back down to the mat. For 1, reach up to grab it. 2, that's 1. Sorry. 2, really focus on that belly to the mat. 3, you can bend your knees. That's all right too. Protect your back. If you have a sensitive back, I always just bend my knees that tiny little bit. And just keep going. Focus on that belly being pulled to your mat. All right, last one. All the way up. And bring it down. And then bring that ball back to your hands. And I want your knees and the ball relaxing on top of your knees here. And your hands on either side of the ball. All right, so we're in reverse tabletop from here. If you don't have a ball, we're doing dead bug. So you can do that without a ball. But I want you to look and have your knees above your hips. So you might have to bring those legs back a bit. All right, and belly to the mat, and we're going to extend our right arm and left leg. Extend it out, touch the floor, and bring it back, and then do the other side. Really focus on your belly. Just keep going, alternate sides, nice and slowly. I want you to try to feel the belly work it as you're bringing that hand and knee back up to the ball. Last one. Awesome. And then let's just put that ball, just roll it to the side again. And let's bring our knees into our chest for a nice hug and roll side to side. And we're going to take 3 rock and rolls. 1, 2, and 3 to your feet. And we're going up to ragdoll. I did this a little backwards today, didn't I? All right, so we're going to be hanging down into ragdoll. Fold those hands. Have a nice big deep breath in and out. Let's take that your right hand and bring it all the way up to the ceiling, keeping your left hand one down. And then back down and do the other side. Belly to your back always. Bring it back down. And we're just going to open up that spine. So I want you to just have your arms are like spaghetti. Knees are bent a little tiny bit. Pulse it to find that lowest vertebrae. And let's roll all the way up. And roll those shoulders back. And let's go all the way up to the sky. Reach all the way up there. Come down those side walls. Coming back down to ragdoll. And this time, soft bend in the knees. And let's have our right arm longer than our left. Our bellies to the back. You're pulsing. We're opening up the left side of your spine. So pulse it, finding that lowest vertebrae. And let's roll all the way up. Roll those shoulders back. Coming all the way up to the sky again. Reach, 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 and down again. Soft bend in the knees, and we're going to open the right side this time. So left arm longer than the other. Make sure your weight is distributed evenly over both feet. Pulse it. And then slowly feel those vertebrae opening one by one. And roll those shoulders back. Nice big deep breath in, coming all the way up to the sky again. Reach, 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 reach. And bring those arms all the way down to your side. We're going to grab our ball again and sitting on it. If you don't have your ball, you can just go on the floor, I guess. I really don't have one for you for this one because we're going to be rolling back. All right, so let's sit up nice and tall. Let's do a couple bounces up and down, keeping the belly core engaged. And then just come to a nice, slowly stop. I have to go this way. All right, we're going to do a couple, we're going to roll down so the ball is on our shoulders and our head. Roll all the way down. Shoulders up on your hips are being pushed up to the sky. Let's bring those hands all the way up into the sky as well, above your shoulders. You're pushing your hips up. And let's open up those arms nice and wide. Just let gravity work. Let them hang there. And then bring them all the way back up again. And let's bring them back overhead. Nice and slowly. Let them just go as far as you're letting them go a little bit further than what they can on the floor because they're past the floor, right? And then come all the way back up to the sky. Clasp those hands in front up there. And we're just going to do a shoulder roll, right? So you're going to roll over onto your right shoulder. And those hands come across. Right shoulder. Come back to center. And then roll over onto your left shoulder. To center. And just keep going side to side. Your hips kind of stay stable where they are. You're doing a twist motion. And then back to center. And let's extend those arms all the way out behind you. And we're just going to roll over top of the ball nice and slowly for a nice back arch. You know how far you can go. Just nice, easy breathing and just kind of rock back and forth. We're just stretching those ab muscles that we work, that we've been contracting all along. All the way back, and then let's come all the way back, bringing your hands up and back down to your knees. And let's just roll that back out again, nice and slowly. All the way back down to your knees. Then let's just roll all the way up, back, sitting on top of your ball. And just roll your shoulders around, roll them forwards. Let's take our neck. Just gotta sit straight here. Take your neck and just shoulders are in their sockets, rib cage up off your hip bones, and your belly's pulled in. Let's just look over to our right shoulder. And then come across to center, go over to the left shoulder. Relax those shoulders. Remember, the shoulders don't move. Come back to center. And we're going to take our neck and we're just going to turn it to the side. So the ear comes down to your shoulder. Nothing else. Shoulders don't move. Feel the stretch right down your neck across your trap. While you're here, let's look up. To center and then look down. And come back to center. And we're going to take our left ear and bring it down to our left shoulder. Again, shoulders aren't moving. It's a tiny movement in the neck. Well, mine's even tinier on this side. Feel the stretch right across your trap, going up to your neck. Then look up with just your eyeballs. And look down. And then bring your head to center. Then just roll it side to side a little tiny bit. Roll those shoulders around. Roll them forwards. And let's just get rid of that ball for a second again. Set it to the side and let's sit cross-legged on the floor. Open up those knees. I'm going to try this side. That's better. All right. And then just apply a little pressure on those knees, opening up those hips. And let's take that left arm and place it over top of your right knee and look behind and have a nice big deep breath in and out. Then come all the way across to the other side. Again, look behind and breathe. And come back to center. Let's bring our hands back behind us and just do a couple knee taps. So tap your knee and push your hip flexor up towards that upper crotch. Awesome. And then bring us our soles of our feet together and then bring them into your body. And again, just apply a little pressure on those knees. We went from ladybugs to ants now. I'm just watching this ant crawl in front of me. Awesome. And then let's just roll, switch to the length side of your mat And we're going to do 3 rock and rolls. Keeping that belly pulled to your back. 1, 2, and 3. If you can, stay in squat position and walk those hands out in front of you and push your heels into the mat. So you're kind of on your toes. You're going to feel a nice stretch in your calves. So, and then let's go up to ragdoll. Nice big deep breath in and out, folding your hands. You can sway, bring your elbow to the side of your calf, keeping your belly pulled to your back. And let's hug our legs. Give them a nice big hug and say thank you for carrying me, looking after me all week long. And bring your arms down. Nice spaghetti arms, soft bend in the knees. And we're going to roll up nice and slowly. Find that lowest vertebrae. And roll all the way up. Roll those shoulders back. And nice big shake-a-roo. Shake it up. That's it for Friday. High fives.